Hey, it's Joel Erway with Experts Unleashed, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your online course great by creating awesome content and structuring your course for maximum results. Let's head over to the whiteboard for today's lesson. All right, so the topic of today's video is extremely important. I was on a podcast interview with my good friend Carrie Rose a couple of weeks ago, who teaches people also how to make online courses great, and I learned a bunch of really cool tips from her, part of which I'm going to be sharing with you in this lesson. But I'm also going to be sharing with you what I found to be the best content to include in an online course so people can consume your content and get results. When I first started creating online courses, I thought there was only one way to create the content, and I realized that there's a huge gap of attendees and of students who buy courses but never finish. In fact, there's a whole industry for people who are trying to solve this issue, including Carrie. Now, Carrie said that something like 90 or 95% of students who buy courses never finish. And I think I know one of the reasons why. Part of the reason why people don't finish is the type of ways that they consume the content. When I first started creating my courses, I thought there was only one way to deliver content, which was through video and PowerPoint. When in reality, there's lots of different ways. And so I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways today that you can deliver your course content. So the first way that you can deliver your course content is what I've already talked about. And that is through video/PowerPoint. Now, I made this mistake when I first started creating my courses, and while my content was excellent, I thought that slides were the only way to get people to consume the content and understand it. Why did I think that? Well, all I knew was from all of my courses that I went through university, through college, and through school. I remember just seeing slides and PowerPoints. I'm like, okay, cool. That's how I have to deliver the content. Yes, it's an effective way to do it, but if you give your students all of your content through the exact same way, most likely they're going to be falling asleep, or they're not going to be paying attention, or you're going to see a huge drop off. People like to consume content in different media forms. And so video and PowerPoint, yes, that's an excellent way to deliver your content, but let's look at some other ways that you can deliver content as well. One of my other ways that I've been using multimedia to deliver content inside of a course is good old-fashioned text. Some of my best content has come through blog posts or through actual content that I've just typed out. There was a course that I released a couple of months ago where I showed people screenshots of some posts that I made that generated me business. Now, I didn't need to talk about it through a video. In fact, it was better explained just through typing out a blog post, right? A lot of times with video, it takes time to consume, and people have a hard time skipping through pieces of content because they don't want to miss anything. It's one of the biggest reasons why there's so much drop-off in content, is because when you include too much video and people can't skim through the content, then in their mind, they're just tuning out. So I like to include text inside of my courses as well to change it up a little bit, or even give an alternative to the video, because text allows people to skim through, get the key points, especially if they've already consumed the content once and they don't want to rewatch the entire video. So you can use video on PowerPoint and then use a service like rev.com to transcribe your video for you and then include it as a second format of text. So that's the second way that you can include content inside of your course to make your course amazing. The third way is interview style. So you can be the expert, and it doesn't mean that you have to create the content from scratch. If you want to interview an expert and make it gated content, meaning only people who pay for the course are going to get this access, then you can do that. And it's an excellent way to build your authority, build your credibility without you having to create all the content yourself. So you can hop on an interview, you can hop on a screen share, whether it's through a streaming service like Zoom or Facebook Live, and you can be the person asking questions for the expert, or they can even be the expert and deliver the content for you. I love using interviews because it's a fluid way to create new content while still delivering value to your students. Now, a fourth way that you can structure content is you can do a Q&A call. Let's get that. Q&A call, which is nothing more than an active call with your students. And you can say, hey, listen, you've gone through the content. What are some questions that you've got? They're actually going to be able to give you new content to produce when they give you the questions. And again, you can have these questions and answers transcribed so you can repurpose your content into blog posts, into additional formats, or even audio posts, right? Q&A calls are great ways to improve your course over and over and over again. I highly recommend that you become an expert at teaching your course. So even if after you teach it the first time, go through, do these Q&A calls and improve upon your course and re-record the content so it's even more impactful the second time. Now, the final way that I like to share content with people is through audio. And I'm talking about audio only, meaning you're sitting at a computer and you just talk through a microphone. There's no video, there's no text. This allows people to completely focus in on what's being taught just through auditory delivery. Now, it also allows people to listen on the go. If you think about it, podcasts are extremely popular. People can listen while they're driving to work, while they're in their car, all over the place. And so giving them different forms to consume, whether it's just audio or video only, audio is a great way to allow them to listen on the go so they can still consume the content. Audiobooks, they're all very, very popular. So use these 5 different types of media to make your course great, impactful, and make it stand out so people come back and they're ready to buy from you again and again and again. So I hope you liked this video today. I showed you today how to structure your course to make your content great. And if you would like to stay notified of any future videos that come up, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Experts Unleashed. Hit the like button and comment down below so I can answer any questions that you've got. Joel Erway here, signing off. Take care, experts. I'll talk to you soon.